Now, this message is for Shabless. Shabless, the wind that lives inside of you is pure and real, because everything you predict 2008, it's become real, because I can be myself, but I will never be myself if there is no mirror that is real, identical to me. A mirror that does not say she is, but she say when she get there, when her chakra is open, she predicts what will happen between the times that's coming, and everything you know and everything you say, it turn out to be real. Well, your name it's a special name, Shabless. It is not one of the names you can find in the pop star list or in the dictionary. It's just somebody that have confidence owns that name. Now, I want to tell you a story, because you like calling up the pictures around you and say if they are not ready to go fight for the black woman. You don't see American guys getting up, getting ready to go to Africa and stop the shit. Well, I can tell you one thing. There's nothing called Africa, my sister. There's nothing called Africa. It is just something that is made up, and it's a place where the ones who have superpower, they get a chance to pick on the ones they throw below. It's just one big field. Only they design what the backyard become and what the people are. But to explain to you, Shabless, why you look the way you look and why your nose is the way how it is, I can tell you, you have more fresh air than many people. It's not about the cigarettes. It's not about the cigarettes. You have a wind that's passed through your nose double than me. And the way how you express your thoughts, it's because you are 50-50, half man, half woman, and you show it out there to say, yeah, the woman make the man and the woman make the woman. And you say, here I am half man, half woman, I take both sides. Now, to help you in a way for you to able to advise the community next to you, you cannot advise the lost souls that are now. It's like a man is going to play football, but when he gets in the football field, you say he's not kicking the ball today. He asks the referee to come and kick, but everybody know the referee is there to watch the ball. He's not supposed to kick the ball. But the player say, I'm gonna be the ref, you're gonna play. And people say, no, what's going on? Everybody shouting. The referee should stay out of the field, stay out of the field. But in this case, people never get the chance to shout, to say, hey, don't you sleep with my son. Don't you sleep with my son. That is my life. Don't put. No, the people were happy that their son is having a wife, that their son is doing okay, the wife is beautiful, they're having grandchildren. Why? Because they were happy their daughter was not going to be bleed. They're like, the other woman daughter is going to feel the pain, I just going to like to have the grandchildren. They like it. They send their son to marry someone else's daughter. The other woman child bleed, make 3 children. And their daughter is over here, going to work, don't want any children, but happy to be the aunt. But what the woman forget is, she's actually is the one that become her own daughter, that is now working 2 jobs to buy the best house, the best car, and make the best friends. And when she reached to the starting stage, she looked for the guy that match up with her. But the mother that is so proud to have grandchildren is sending her own life to die in an ordinary skeleton fashion TV, just like the catwalk. Now, going back to the subject. Shabless, my sister, If someone have to put you on TV together with Jay-Z, they will think you came from the same stomach. But I get the chance to pass this message to you, my sister. There is no war. There is nobody to defend. You know why? If there was someone to defend, people will not fall asleep in the night. Africa don't have problem. Europe don't have problem. Iran don't have problem. If they do have problem, every night when they fall asleep, the people should not sleep because there is terrorism all over the world. Even the poor African child sleep in the night. When the night fall, they fall asleep. You know why? The jacket is looking bad, but the wind is doing okay. The eyes that is watching the child that is starving, you know why? Because you see it. You watch yourself in the image a way that you don't want to be. You judge what you see. You're like, this is injustice. Why is this going on? How can you do this to these people? And now, you know that was you. You passed the stage. And now, you're watching. You're like, when I was little, I have it good. And now someone is showing me that when I was little, I don't have it good. And this child is looking so skinny. Well, the wind is just a tiny little fly. The wind does not feel the pain. You will never feel the pain if you're not there. Anything you feel, it's because you are the consciousness they attack directly inside your mind, inside your house. Your people are starving. You have nothing to eat today. But you watching the TV, you're like looking at people. They are starving. Well, they were starving. They already died. And the next generation is not the same way. But if you take the time to go on vacation and you look in the middle of the desert, you will find out that the wind, the black woman, she's doing okay. She owns a farm. She have her own family. They are happy. But the lost ones are caught up in the TV propaganda. The lost ones are caught up in the ones, I'm better than you. We are ahead, you are behind. Well, it helps some people. It makes them feel better in the day. But if only they are not lost, if only they were supposed to be themselves, if the woman don't wish for the other woman child to bleed, she's just happy to be a grandmother, then if her daughter was the one bleeding, she see her daughter having the child for herself that become her son, then there will be peace in the world, because everybody will have a battery. Nobody will depend on anybody, for as long as the mind refuses to believe that 100 family does not exist. If you line up all the white people, the first 2 million does not smoke. The next 3 million is smoking. Why? Because the outside is not a human being. The dead animals are now the posh families inside houses. We have brothers and sisters. When you are the first daughter, you are the mother. When you are the first son, you are the brother. The second brother, the second sister is always the outside wind. There is nothing wrong with it, but we need to separate ourselves from them, and the mind need to know why they have a problem. But if the brothers and sisters connect with each other, they can find the wind, because the animal in the zoo never smoke. And now when the animal came to live inside the spear body, they find the body standing. It's like W become M. The M is the wind, which is the mind. But then you turn it upside down. What do you get? You're watching at the M, but the M is now the W. It's when the mother becomes the daughter and the son does not connect together to give the body to the wind, which is the animal. Now, they're living inside the body that is minus. I make another video to continue, because shabless, you're really ganging people that will wake up only in 12 hours, but it's for the wrong reason. It is not necessary. I will make you understand. By the power of the wind that is talking, I just translate.